everybody, it's day 9 of total lockdown quarantine. I have ab blast number 4 for you today. So everybody seems to be loving the ab workouts, which is great because your ab is probably your most important group of muscles for your body. You use it all day, every day, so it's important to have a good strong one. I'm calling this static hold rock. So like I mentioned in every video, I'm an ACE certified personal trainer, so I'm trained to be up here talking to you about exercise. Please beware of your ability to exercise. So adhere to any doctor's orders that you've had in the past or presently, and be aware of what your body needs. So if you need a rest, take a rest. If you need a break, pause it, come back. If you need to modify, please modify so that you're not causing injury, so that you're not getting burned out on the exercise, and to make sure you're having fun while we're going through this. So we have 6 circuits today. Each circuit is going to consist of 3 exercises, and they're all going to be structured similarly. So we're going to do an exercise with a full range of motion. Then we're going to do that same exercise but in a pulse, so a more limited range of motion. And then the final in the circuit is going to be the same exercise but a static hold, hence the name Static Hold Rock. I will talk about each circuit as we get to it. So let's do number 1. So circuit number 1, we're gonna be down on our mat the whole time today. We're gonna do a straight arm sit-up, which if you've done many of my workouts, this is kind of a standard, a favorite of mine. I think it's good for your whole core. So we're gonna come into a sit-up position. You're gonna point those arms straight at the ceiling or straight at the sky, as the case may be for me. And you're gonna crunch your shoulder blades, come all the way up to sitting if you're able. So up, arms straight up and back down. If this move is a little too intense, try pointing your hands between your legs and sitting up, or come all the way overhead and use those arms for momentum to bring you up. Second exercise is going to be the crunch. Arms straight towards the sky. You're going to lift your shoulder blades as high as you can and come back down. Up, down, and that's your straight arm crunch. The final in this circuit is going to be your static hold. So you're going to bring those arms up to the ceiling. You're going to crunch up and you're going to hold it for 30 seconds. If holding it with your arms straight up is too intense, try between your legs or bring them down to your chest. Hold it for as long as you can. If you need to tap down, then come back up, do that, and rejoin us when you're ready. So grab your towel, grab your water, grab your mat, make sure you got plenty of space, and let's get to it. Doing those straight arm sit-ups first. Get in your sit-up position, arms straight up towards the ceiling, towards the sky, and we're sitting all the way up and down, up, down. Remember, if this is not working for you, lower your arms and reach between your legs. If this doesn't work for you, try using your arms as momentum to pull you up. Good. Good, we got 5 more seconds. Do 1 more sit-up, perfect. I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds. We're gonna straight into those crunches. So arms up and crunch. 1, good. Good. Bring those shoulders up. Good. Hang in there. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 15 seconds rest. We're going to do that static hold. It's going to be intense. Oh, I think I'm wiggling off my mat. Make sure you breathe. If you need to tap down and come back up, do it. We're going 3, 2, 1, up. Now, do not hold your breath. Breathe. Really, no, really breathe. Good. If this doesn't work for you, come down here. If this is too much, come to your chest. Nice. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, release. Good. My core is already firing up. How's yours feeling? Yeah? Good. We're going to do that again. but I'm gonna be super, super nice and give you like 30 or 40 seconds rest, okay? We're gonna hammer on that core today, so we're gonna give it some rest to recuperate in between. All right, 5 more seconds. Straight arm sit-ups. 3, 2, 1, up. Good. Up. Remember to modify if you need to. You can reach between your legs. You can use your arms. If you want to straighten your feet, that will make it a little bit easier for you too. Find what works for you and stick to it. There's no shame in modifying. Good. 3, 2, give me one more. Up, very nice. 15 seconds rest. We'll go into that crunch. Got 3 seconds. Deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Straight arm crunch. Bring those shoulders up off the mat. So same rules apply with modifying for this one too. If you need to reach between your legs, do it. Feel better here, do it. Find what works for you. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Give me a little bridge. It'll counter stretch your core for you. That feels good. Am I wiggling off my mat again? I think I am. All right, you got 5 seconds. It's a static hold. Give me everything you got. 3, 2, 1, up. Hold it. Breathe. Make sure you breathe. Good. If you need to be here, between your legs, here on your chest, those are all acceptable. 10 more seconds. Hang in there with me, guys. 3, 2, 1, down. Give a bridge if you want to counter stretch. Oh, that opens it up. Feels good. Awesome. So that's circuit 1. 1 down, 5 to go. It's not going to be that bad, I promise. Next one is bridge pulse. Well, bridge. So in keeping with it, we're going to do a full pulse, a half pulse where we're pulsing just the top part of our bridge, and then a static hold all the way at the top of your bridge. So your full pulse is going to look like this. You're going to come off the ground, up as high as you can. You're going to lower it all the way to the ground, but don't touch. And then back to the top. Towards the ground, back to the top. Your top pulse is going to be just the half. So you're going to come about halfway down or a little less than half and then push back to the top. So it's just a little baby pulse. And then your bridge hold, of course, is going to be here, driving those hips up the whole time. Ready? 30 seconds on each. I'll give you 15 seconds rest between each one. We're doing the full pulse in 3, 2, 1, go. Don't touch in between. Don't touch the ground. Get close, but don't touch. Up, down, up, down. Nice. Now watch your knees on this exercise. Make sure your knees are in line with your hips. If they're falling open, correct it. If they're falling towards each other, correct that as well. You want them straight in line with your hips and your toes. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, down. Good. Shake them out. Shake them out. Ooh, that feels good on the glutes. Next is going to be the pulse at the top. So just little baby pulses right at the top. You got 5 seconds rest. 3, 2, 1, up. Baby pulse. Good. Good. So this should be a little bit more intense. Your muscles aren't getting to release as far because you're not coming down all the way out of that, so they're staying engaged longer. So it should start to burn right about now. Good. You got 10 more seconds. Squeeze at the top. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice. Shake those legs out. Whew. I promise you, the static hold bridge will actually feel better than that did. 5 seconds. We're going up. We're going to drive those hips up as high as you can. 3, 2, 1, up. Good. Hips up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling. Make sure your knees are in line with your hips. Your hips and knees and ankles are all in line together. Good. Breathe. If you notice your hips start sagging, readjust and press them up. Good. Really engage. You got 5 seconds. Get it as high as you can. 3, 2, 1, down. Shake them out. Whew. I feel like that's a glute and quad exercise as much as a core exercise, but our core gets in there too. We're going to do that all again. I'll give you about 20 more seconds rest. Going back to the full pulse. So we're coming down to the ground but not touching. Going all the way back up. The sun feels so good right now. I feel like one of my dogs. My dogs were basking in the sun inside earlier in the sunroom. That's what I feel like right now. 5 more seconds. We have full pulse. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Down, don't touch. Up. Down, don't touch. Good. Good. Check those knees. Make sure they're not falling in or falling out. They're right in line with your hips. Also, your weight in your feet should be in your heels. So notice I can pick up my toes because all of my weight is driving down in my heels. That's what you want. 3, 2, 1, down. Get those legs out. Whoops. Okay. We're going to pulse it at the top. So you're all the way at the top. You come down just a little bit and then back up to the top. Little baby pulses in 3, 2, 1, up. Good. Baby pulse. Squeeze. So these are going to burn. It's okay. Give me everything you got. Breathe and squeeze. Good. Hang in there. You got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. Shake those legs out. Shake your tushy out. Awesome. 10 seconds rest, and we're going to hold it, a static hold all the way at the top as high as you can go. 3, 2, 1, up. Good. So check your knees. Make sure they're in line with your hips. Take the weight in your feet. Should be in your heels. Good. And breathe. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice. That is 2 times through circuit 2. We're going to rest. Let's rest for about 45 seconds. I'm going to get some water, readjust this pony because it is driving me crazy. All right, circuit number 3. We get to flip it over. So something I always talk to my clients about, your core is not just your abs. It's not just the front side of your body. Your core also includes the trunk muscles along your back and your spine. Your abs and your back muscles work to stabilize your spine. So especially given our modern world where a lot of us sit at a computer at a desk all day, we really want to work on those back muscles to straighten us out, to strengthen that back. So this next exercise, the Superman, will help do that. So we're going to come down prone on your mat. And I'm going to give you 3 arm positions. You can have your arms overhead. You can have them bent to the side, which we call cactus arms, or you can have them straight behind you. That's up to you. Out in front's a little bit more intense. This is more moderate, and this is more of a beginner. Doesn't matter, whatever works for you. You're going to do a full Superman pulse. So you're going to start at the bottom, come up as high as you can, lower to the bottom, tap down. Don't put all your weight back down. Don't sink into the floor. You can tap down and then come all the way back up. Tap down, up. Then we're going to do our baby pulses at the top. So we're going to come all the way up, come halfway down and then back up. So we're just doing little baby pulses. And then the third exercise, we're gonna come all the way up into that Superman. Hold it, static hold for 30 seconds. So those are 3 exercises, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds rest, 2 times through. All right, let's do it. Face down, full pulses first. 3, 2, 1, up. Come, just a baby tap, up, tap, up. Good. Now I like my arms and cactus arms because I can easily hurt my neck. I'm prone to it. So if I put my arms straight out, I'm more likely to hurt my neck. So I keep my hands here. You find what works for you. Good, full pulse, 5 more seconds. 2, 1, down, 15 seconds rest. Next are gonna be those baby pulses right at the top. Now this is gonna be more intense. Your muscles are gonna be engaged for longer periods of time. Do your best, breathe through it, see if you can make it for the whole 30 seconds. Up in 3, 2, 1, up. Come halfway down, back up. Just little baby pulses. Good. You can feel those lower back muscles really firing up. Good. Got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Whew. Take it out. You come into child's pose for a counter stretch, and then lay back down. We're gonna do static hold, Superman, all the way up. You're gonna lift your chest and your legs up as high as you can and hold it there. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, up. Good. Now for my eye gaze, I like to look straight down at my mat in front of me instead of looking out in front. It helps to neutralize the position in your neck, so you're not as likely to hurt or aggravate something in your neck. Good. Hang in there, you got 10 more seconds. See if you can come up an inch higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Counter stretch and base and child's pose. Nice. Good. So maybe about 20 more seconds rest, and we're gonna do those 3 again. Superman at a full pulse, baby pulse, and then a hold. Good. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Full pulse. So come up. Come all the way down to the ground. Just tap it. Up. Don't put all your weight down. Up. Good. Nice, guys. Do you hear the bird talking? I love the sound. It's the world coming back. It's waking up from winter time. Kind of an interesting juxtaposition against what's going on, right? Down, good. 10 seconds rest. Baby pulse right at the top. If you need to rest in the middle, come down, take a breath or 2, and then go right back up into the pulse. 3, 2, 1, up. And just a little half baby pulse right at the top. Good. Good. Squeeze. Make sure you're breathing. You got 10 more seconds. You can do this. 5, 3, 2, 1, down. Good. Counter stretching that baby pose, in the child pose rather. 5 seconds, we're gonna hold it. Hold it at the top. Deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Up. So Superman static hold. Good. Take deep breaths. If you're starting to shake, that's okay. It means it's working. 10 more seconds. See if you can come up an inch higher for the last 5, 3, 2, 1, down. Come back in child's pose for me. Oh, that feels good. Well done. Circuit 3, down. We are halfway through officially. Take a deep breath, get some water. Towel off if you need to. Circuit 4. So circuit 4 and circuit 5 are the same, just on different sides. So we're gonna do side plank. I did this in another workout and it was killer, so I'm a little apprehensive about it, but we're gonna do it together. So we're gonna do side plank. I'm gonna start on my right. You know, actually I'm gonna start on my left. My left is weaker, so I'm gonna get it out of the way. So we're gonna do side plank dips. So you can be full side plank, meaning all the way up on your arm, or you can do forearm. And we're gonna do dips. So you'll get into your side plank position, shoulder over wrist, one foot in front of the other. If you're staggered like I am, make sure your top foot is the one in front. You can have your hand here to balance on your hip or up towards the sky. And we're gonna drop those hips as low as we can and push them back as high as we can to the sky. Drop them low, push them high. The second exercise is going to be a pulse. So you're just gonna pulse the top half of that dip. So I'm gonna come into my side plank. I'm gonna push it as high as I can and then drop halfway and then back up. Just a little baby pulse. And then, you guessed it, we're gonna static hold that side plank for 30 seconds. Okay? You can do this from your forearm or from the high side plank. It doesn't matter, whatever works for you. Make sure when you're doing, you have to differentiate between those full dips, so coming as low as you can and coming as high as you can, and the top half pulse where you're up as high as you can and dropping just a little bit and then pushing back up. Okay? So if you want to do with me and start with your left, go for it. If you want to start on the right, feel free. Just make sure you don't forget to switch when we do circuit 5, which will be the same thing on the other side. Come down to your mat. Get in that side plank position, so go up, set your shoulder, set your feet, set your hand, and then dip. Good. Full range of motion, so you want to go high, drop low. High, drop low. Good. Good. 10, 5 more seconds. We're almost done. Good. 3, 2, 1, and down. Shake out your shoulders, stretch out your hip. 10 seconds. So we're gonna do those pulses, but just the top half. So this is gonna be a little bit more intense. Make sure you're breathing. 3, 2, 1, up. Set your shoulders, set your feet, set your hand, and baby pulses. Good. Good. You should feel it in that lower oblique. So whichever of your obliques is facing the ground, that's where you're gonna feel it the most. 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Well done, well done. Stretch it out, shake out your shoulder. Next, static hold. Same side, you're gonna lift those hips, press them as high as you can to the sky, and hold it. 3, 2, 1, up. Good, so check your position. Shoulder over your wrist, front. If you're staggered, your front foot should be in front, your top foot should be in front. Good. Make sure you breathe in. Keep that tight core, that will help you. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, down. Very nice. Okay. We get to do that again. I'm excited. How are you? You excited? Should be. I'm gonna do do about 15 more seconds. Give our shoulders plenty of time to recover. All right. Back to those full dips. So we're gonna come to the same side. You're on the same side, don't switch yet. Same side, full dips. Come up. Get your position right, and dip. Good. Dip low, press high. Dip low, press high. Good. Good. 5 more seconds. 1, and down. Very nice. Very nice. Take some deep breaths. We got 5 more seconds. We're gonna go to those little dips, little baby dips right at the top. If you have to tap down in the middle of it, that's okay. Tap down, take a two or three breaths, and then come right back up and join us. We're gonna do it for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come up in that plank, get your feet set, get your shoulders set, and baby dips. Good. That oblique should be burning, guys. This is your oblique, by the way. Those side muscles. My favorite muscle. Maybe not right now, but normally. Good. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, down. Good. Reach over, you can counter stretch that. I'm gonna give you some arm swings to loosen up that shoulder. Got one more on that side, so we got the static hold. We're gonna go up. 3, 2, 1, up. Get set. Press that hip high. Good. This one's all about patience. Take some deep breaths. Good. 10 more seconds. Push those hips up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Shake out your shoulder. Oh, stretch across. It's a well-deserved stretch right there. Not gonna lie. All right. About 45 seconds rest, and we're gonna switch sides. So we're gonna do everything we just did, just on the right side. Right side for me, opposite side, whichever one you started with. I usually like to start with my weak side, because then when I get a little bit more tired, my right side can, my stronger side can pick up. All right. So my husband stepped out of the door and is watching me from up there. And if it weren't awkward enough to be talking to a camera, it's really awkward to be talking to a camera while he's standing up there. That's okay. I'm gonna stick to it. All right, guys. So switch sides. We're gonna do those full dips from your side plank, just the opposite side. Going up in 3, 2, 1, up. Now remember, shoulder over your wrist. Your top leg should be in front if you're staggered. And you can have your hand down here to balance on your hip or up, and you're gonna dip, full dip. So all the way down, all the way up. Good. All the way up. Get full range of motion, so really big moves. There you go. 3, 2, 1, and down. 15 seconds rest. Same side, little baby pulses. So we're gonna do just the top half of that pulse. Breathe your way through it. Your breath will really help you, carry you through the exercise. Coming up in 3, 2, 1, up. Get your position, and then baby dips. Good. Really squeeze at the top. You got this, guys. You got it. Good. 10 more seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice. Check out your shoulder. Now static hold. Whew, that 15 seconds goes quick. We're going up in 3, 2, 1, up. Set that position. Press those hips up as high as you can. Good. So you should really feel it right here in this side oblique. You'll feel it in other places too, but that is kind of the main muscle that's talking right now. Good. Make sure you're breathing. You got 5 more seconds. Press those hips up. 2, 1, and down. Well done, everybody. Can you reach to the side? Counter stretch that muscle. Good. All right. 30 more seconds rest. We're going to do that all again. I'm looking at my board and we're getting close to the end. I can see the end, the light at the end of the tunnel. Hang in with me, guys. You're doing really well. Okay. So sticking on that side, I'm on my right side now. We're going to go up in 5 seconds. Start with those full range dips. In 3, 2, 1, up. Good. Find that position. Make sure you're nice and stable, and then start your dips. Good. Good. Low and high. Low and high. Good, guys. Good. 10 more seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Down. Good. Just thinking about those little pulses make me smile. We're gonna go up 3, 2, 1. Little baby pulses right at the top. Get set. Make sure you have a good foundation, and then start your pulses. Good. I know it's burning. I know, mine is too. Try to breathe through it. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and you're down. Glad those are done. All right, guys. We got our side plank, and then 1 more circuit. Check it out. We're going to do that static hold in 3, 2, 1. Get set. Find the right position. Press those hips high. Hold it. This is where you live for the next 20 seconds. Good. Hips up high. 5 more seconds. Breathe, guys. 3, 2, 1, and down. So nice. All right, counter stretch. Cross. Good. Shake out that shoulder. I think I need a drink of water after that. Big swig. All right, here it is, guys. Last circuit of this workout. 3 exercises. By now you should know the pattern. 3 exercises. We're gonna do a leg lift. So we're doing full range of motion leg lifts. So I like to lay back. I put my hands right under my tush for a little extra support. I'm gonna start with my legs straight up toward the sky, lower them to the floor, and back to the top. Now, on this exercise, you only want to lower your legs as far as you can, keeping your lower back in contact with the mat. If your lower back starts to pull up, you shouldn't go that low. So if you can only go to here, that is okay. You're still gonna get a workout. I wanna make sure that back is on the floor the entire time. So we got full range of motion. Then we're gonna pulse just the top. So we're gonna start with our feet up, come halfway down, back to the top, back to the top, back to the top. Good. And then we're going to static hold. So we're going to stick our legs straight up. We're going to lower them as far as we can, keeping our back on the ground. When we get to that low point, we're going to sit there and we're going to hold it 30 seconds. That's going to burn. Okay, get a drink of water. This is your last circuit. You got about 3 minutes left of work and then you're done. Legs up, hands under that tush. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Full range. Beautiful. Down. Really think about pressing your lower back into the ground. No back injuries today, please. Good. Nice. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. You got 15 seconds rest. So we're going to pulse at the top. So here's an option for you. If you are feeling really confident with this exercise, pulse at the bottom here is going to be a lot more challenging. If you're not feeling comfortable, pulse at the top. The reason I didn't have pulsing at the bottom is because that is more likely to pull your back up off the ground, and I do not want that. If you feel comfortable, you can pulse little baby pulses at the bottom. If not, pulse little baby pulses at the top. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So if you're at the top, it should be right here. Go low enough to really engage that core, and then come right back up. Beautiful. Press that lower back into the floor. Nice. Where are we on time? Oh, we got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Static hold is next. This one will be super challenging. Again, we're going to start straight up. Lower those legs until you find where your abs are really engaged, and then hold it there. If you need to come up a little bit to keep your lower back on the ground, do that. If you need to bend your knees, grab a breath, and then go right back out, do that too. Goal is to hold it the whole time, but do what you need to do. Start legs up. 3, 2, 1. Lower them, and then hold. Good. Fighting gravity right here. If you're shaking, it's working. Good. Make sure you breathe. Where's your lower back? Is it on the floor? You got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. How'd that feel? Nice. We are so close to being done. One more time through that circuit, everybody. I'm going to give you about 20 more seconds rest. Shake out those legs. Go to a happy place. Mine's the beach. It's actually pretty easy to pretend I'm at the beach right now with the sun on my face. All right, get those legs up. Leg lifts, full range of motion, all the way down, but we're not touching the ground, and all the way back up. Remember, keep that lower back pressed into the floor. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Good. If this seems pretty easy for you, you can always try with your hands here, over your head. Only do this if you're confident in keeping that lower back on the floor. Good. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Give me a bridge to counter stretch. That feels nice. All right, baby pulses. Just at the top. 3, 2, 1. Get it. You got to come down lower enough to engage that core. Good. Just right at the top. Good. Keep those legs straight for me. Keep them glued together. Excellent. that lower back on the floor. You have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. You're almost done. I'm almost done. Thankful for that. So, straight up, we're going to lower them until you engage. If you felt really confident on the last one, see if you can lower them a little bit lower without having your lower back come up, and hold it there. Have 30 seconds of work. 3, 2, 1, lower and engage, and hold it. Make sure you're breathing. Press that lower back in the floor. If your lower back's coming up, lift your legs a little bit higher. Good. Come on, guys, you can do it. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. Release. Give me a bridge for a counter stretch. Oh, well done, everybody. Congratulations. You finished ab blast number 4, static hold rock. I hope you're feeling good about yourself. Hope your core is feeling good. Again, I really appreciate you checking this video out and doing some workout. A lot of it's just for me. I enjoy exercising. I enjoy teaching people how to exercise. It helps me deal with the chaos of the world right now, just to focus in on a workout, talking to you, making the videos. So I appreciate your time. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you get something out of it. Remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep exercising.